What's up, everybody? It's your boy FlashFireStreamz back in another video or another live stream. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath because I ran all the way back upstairs. And today, we're doing something new, honestly. We're gonna play the Crew Motorfest. And, the goal of today's stream is just to kind of pick out some sweet cars and modify them as best we can to look cool as hell. So, yeah. Let's get to it. Me personally, I prefer the drift cars, but at the same time, I get not everybody, you know, fits that category. But, yeah. So I want to start with this one. Well, actually, I'll start with that one later. As you see, I've got plenty of different liveries that I picked out from other people, as well as some that are, you know, kind of just my own thing. But of course, you know, some of these I haven't done any liveries for. And I kind of want to change that. Know what I mean? So we're going, and the reason I haven't streamed this game before is just because, like, I don't know, I just don't really care to stream this one, I guess. But, yeah. So today we're gonna just kind of take whatever cars I have here and modify them. Some of which I've already taken care of, some which come with modifications. And, yeah. I don't think I can even mod... Oh, I can mod this one. Okay, well, isn't that neat? This one's an RC car, so it doesn't really matter as much. But it is kind of neat. I'd have to make basically something brand new for this, or just go with whatever other people have made. Anime girl, okay. Neat. I got mad respect for those that actually make these creative ones. Spider-Man! Look, in honor of Brand New Day, we have to do something Spider-Man related. Like, that's just a given. The Chargers, of course, you know, are Challenger RT, because this one's based on Dominic Toretto, aka our boy Vin Diesel. This one can technically stay the same, but I am going to change those tires. And of course, we are going to also do some racing as well. Like, there's no way we're not. So this one, and then I believe it's one of the other chargers that doesn't need any changes. But yeah. So we're gonna start with the you know what, let's start with this one. There are some that I'm just gonna kind of cheese out on, if you know what I mean. Just kind of use whatever other people have made. I'm just now realizing this can in fact be the Ghostbusters mobile. I don't know why that took me forever to realize, but hey, we here though. This one kind of makes it look more accurate. But at the same time, I don't think I like it. Screw it, whatever. Now we definitely have to change those tires. Actually, I believe it was... This one looks accurate. Actually, no, didn't the Ghostbusters mobile have white walls? I'm gonna look up the Ghostbusters mobile real quick. Hold on. Because I think it has white walls, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it does have white walls. Ironically, it was a Chevy. But I don't think that bumper's correct. So, white wall tires. And real quick... I mean, is there a way to... There's got to be a better looking one that fits exactly what we're looking for. Like, this is essentially it? But at the same time, it's not. Like, if you remove the little part in the middle, this is essentially the front bumper. Since this is the best the game's gonna give us, though, it's whatever. They had... I believe these were the wheels? I mean, we can't make it 1-to-1, obviously. Not because of IP infringement or anything, but purely just because of the fact that Ubisoft would not let us do so. I think the only game where I've actually made a 1-to-1 of the Ectomobile is GTA. Even then, it's still not 1-to-1. Yeah, that one's done. We already have that one modded. Pontiac Firebird's been dealt with. I don't really care too much about doing the bikes. So let's move on to the Chevy Caprice. Now, what to do for this one is the real question. I mean, obviously, we're definitely going to mod it just a tad. I think the front bumper's fine. I'm definitely going to change those wheels, though. Let's see here. Don't really care about the skirts. Why is this changing the color of the thing? What the hell? Yeah, whatever. There we go, a real spoiler. Because it's one of those older cars, all the older ones tend to have like mostly like a brown wood finish. So we'll do that. Now, to figure out what we're going to do for the livery. I mean, because I've already made a decent amount, you know, of liveries while playing this game in my off time. But none of them really fit. I mean, I could do the Domino's one just for shits and giggles. But I already have a Domino's car. So, I mean, doing another one just kind of feels like repeating the same thing. And, of course, we have... Essentially, this is what I was going to do for the logo, but I feel like it's a little... You know? So, I don't know. That was going to be my new logo, and then it's like, yeah, I don't know. Then we have this one I made for one that looked or reminded me of Mario Kart. So, yeah. Then this one I made for a Corvette, because I was, you know, bored and had nothing to do. And that's what kind of sparked the idea to just, you know... Oh, tags from cars! Okay. Screw it, we're gonna do it. Look, it's not gonna be one-to-one. None of these are. But that's okay. I am changing those tires, though, because those looked atrocious. Now, this one doesn't have to be changed because it's Dominic Toretto's Challenger. That one I've already done something for. See about the visual parts, see if anything... Ooh. Actually, nah. I don't like that. I do not like that. That looks weird. And keep the original rims. Why is it so zoomed in? What the hell? Do I keep the original skirts or not, Chad? What are we thinking? What are we thinking for this car? Original or nah? Because, I mean, you can't take it off like you can in Need for Speed. But, I mean, I don't know if I should do it or not. I think we'll leave her for now and come back to it. Yeah, why not? Oh, I forgot you can put a spoiler on this car. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, I don't. This one, I don't think I really like that much at all. But then this one, it's like I like it, but I don't at the same time because it just feels off. This is one of those cars where, you know, no spoiler makes it actually feel normal. And it feels more naked with the spoiler on it. Just like that. Well, I guess not more naked, but it's like there's too much going on, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to go with this just because it looks better than... Let's see about the bumper here. Nah. I do kind of want to use, you know, one of these tires that I have here in the back. I want to use these ones. Purely just because they look cool. And because the car is also that shade of green. At the same time, it can also change the color. What if I did gold? Hold on. Nah. We're gonna stick with the green that I just chose. I want to do a new livery, but I don't know what to do that would look good with this. I mean, green and black always goes really good together, but even then, it's like... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is an oldies car. Technically speaking, I could just throw, you know, whatever I want on there. But, you know, I don't want to do that either, because then it's like, you know, it's got to be me, but at the same time, you know, I want your guys' help deciding what goes on and what doesn't. That's why I decided to do this stream to begin with. I mean, I could... Ooh. You know what I could try to do? I could try to make this a cell-shaded car. That's what we're gonna try to do today, guys. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do a cell-shaded, because that way it'll look so much cooler. I promise. I can zoom in back here. I do cell shaded. Actually, you know what? Let me get rid of these, and we're just gonna do normal. But yeah, we're gonna do a cell shaded car. I should really probably change it from, you know, chrome to like matte, so that way I can actually see this a little bit better. But of course, my dumbass is stubborn. Alright, hang on a minute. Hang on. Just one second. Gosh, let me change it to matte, and we're just gonna... Yeah, we're gonna do matte. We're gonna do the same shade that we had it in before. Just so that way we can actually see the black. But like essentially, that's what we're gonna do with this one. So we're gonna do a cell shaded car. Because it's gonna look so damn cool, I promise. Or at least I'm gonna try to make it look cool anyways. I'm gonna put this right here and zoom in a little bit, just so that way I can kind of see where we're at. Oh, that's right. We also gotta enable stickers on window. All right, yeah, that's gonna look weird. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll do the cell shading part down here then, and just kind of. Go as long as we can. Actually, can this just... No, because of the curves. Technically speaking, we can just put this right here. And then do another one down here. Just kind of try to make it a little bit big enough to where you can see it. Now, obviously, we're gonna also just copy everything to the other side to save us time. Because that's the nice thing about this game, is you can copy shit to the other side. So you don't have to do it again. Alrighty, do that there. I mean, I just think the cell shaded style is like really, really cool. So I figure, why not, right? Cell shaded car. There we go. I know I'm very, very, very meticulous for no reason at all. But at the same time, can you really blame me for being meticulous about things? Honestly, this one may fit better, actually, for these curve parts. I mean, it's gonna look a little wonky, as all things tend to do when I'm involved. But if you don't think about it too hard, then it'll look great. Actually, I kind of like it a little hung out like that. I don't know why I do, I just do. Alrighty. The next part, we're gonna do a line here, of course. We gotta make it a lot thinner. Now, the fact of the matter is, right, this is still going to look really, really scuffed because I am not very good at this. But, again, ignoring that for a hot minute, I am going to do my best to make it look remotely good, like a sentient human being made it. But yeah. I think if I, get this back in the right lining, right about here, and kind of just group everything together. And then, yeah. Real quick, also copy the opposite side as well as you. That way if we go over here, we don't have to do it again. Oh. I'm gonna have to fix a few things, but that's okay. Alrighty. I mean, look, I knew this is exactly how things were gonna go, but okay. I want to kind of. No, I can't do it with that one. Okay. Okay. About you. I stretch you out and put you here. The lining is going to be wherever I can see it on the car. That's where the cell shading lines are going to be. Make it a little thicker. Alright, that one's not gonna work. Actually, hold on. Let me grab that again. That may work for over here. If I continue to stretch it back, right? Because you don't want it to look, you know, too scuffed. But you do want it to kind of, you know, have some, I guess, is decency the right word? Nah, doesn't sound right. Oh, crap. What if I change it? Do this. Nope, I don't like that either. Okay, Fucking hell. Alright. I guess it's just gonna look a little scuffed either way then. I don't really care. We'll put something there to make it look less scuffed later on. Figure out something there. But right now, fuck it. Trying not to spend too long on this car because I do want to do some races. But I will do everything in my power to make sure that the car at least looks somewhat good, as I've already stated. So, yeah. That's what we're here to do. And then realistically, I guess technically this side is done? I mean, I could do... I could do the top. Well, we'll get to the top in a minute. Because we also got to do the back side. Which is probably going to be like the easiest fucking thing to do. Because essentially you just... Yeah. Technically we could be more advanced about it, I guess. If that's what we want to call it. And by that I mean we could do, you know, more cell shading around the brake lights and everything. To kind of hopefully give it that, you know, extra oomph that we want. Because I can't do... Because that's part of the top, I guess. So apparently I can't do up there. I'm going to place this here real quick so that way I can zoom in a bit. Alrighty. And do this. And then we're going to just do it on all sides of the license plate as well. I can just lower this down. I mean, obviously we're going to have to tune it up a bit, but this cel-shaded car is starting to come out pretty damn good looking, if I do say so myself. So, I mean, hey. If it works, right? I don't know if that's going to extend all the way like I want it to, but we'll see. I mean, the thing about cell shading, right, is it's all about the line work. And to be completely real, this is a very massive task that I did not think was going to take me very long at all. And here I am spending who knows how long on making sure that this car comes out looking as cel-shaded as possible. fuck it. We're here. Let me just do it right now. Let's just do it. Cell shading the brake lights. In. Now, of course, cell shading every car is going to be difficult, but for what we got, I'm pretty damn impressed, honestly. Especially on the back. I really do like the back side. Now, I won't lie, some of this on the other side does need to be tuned up. And then let's go to the front side, where we don't really need too much. We're going to do this. We're going to do the same thing over here. Obviously, we're going to do similar stuff up top. What with, let me turn this around so that way I can kind of try to see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, about right there, and then we move it to right here. And we just kind of go across the top. That's just that one. Now it's time for the hopefully somewhat easy part, I guess. I'm gonna put this right here. And then we need to get a circular one to do this. This cel-shaded car is gonna take me forever. I hate being a perfectionist when it comes to this stuff. Because I pay too much attention to detail and it just takes hours. Because either I'm paying way too much attention to detail, or I'm just not paying enough attention. And then it looks shitty. Now then, I mean, I guess we can do the windows too, right? The issue with that is it's going to take a lot more curvature than I expected. To get that right. Alright, let's do it over here first so that we can see what it'll look like. I mean, if I skew it, right? I skew it and then I can just like get enough skewage. Make it thick. Skew it out a bit more. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not, you know, too bad. Actually, no, we do need it the other way. And then if I do this, right, because I can kind of do that, but I'm not going to. We're going to use a normal curve for that one. Purely out of the fact that this is already taking long enough as is just to get this one car done. To be fair, you know, it is a stream for a reason. But yeah, skew this a little bit inward. And do that, and then vertical flip, and we'll do that here too. Yeah, this one's gonna this one's gonna fucking suck. Alright, leave a little bit of room there. Do a bit of this. That, and then fuck, actually, hold on. If we line it up perfectly, it kind of works. The car cell shades itself. Look at that. If we line it up just right, it actually kind of cell shades itself. In just these little spots. Because I know that's exhaust. Or not exhaust. It's like the area of the hood that, you know, cools the inside of the engine off as you're driving. But that's really cool how it just kind of does that for me. And of course, because why not, I will go ahead and cell shade the entirety of the fucking spoiler. Purely for zero reason whatsoever. Alrighty. I think that should be good enough, honestly. Purely because of how long that took. I mean, I could do more. Make it even more cell shaded. But what do we think, guys? I mean, because there's definitely more that can be done. Right, on every side. There's definitely more that can be done. What? Hold on. There we go. I mean, it still looks scuffed as hell. But at the same time, for my first attempt ever cell shading a car in this game, doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna try my best to kind of like patch it up a little bit here and there where it needs to be. But, you know. As far as I'm concerned, it looks pretty damn good. Alright, I guess we do kind of have to do the windows at least a little bit. Just to kind of fix it up. And then this car will be done. And we can move on to the next one and get some races in. You know, I think we'll get some races in first, honestly, actually. Before we move on to the next one. Purely because of the fact that this game is like the one game that I almost never touch. Like, I don't touch this unless I'm actually bored and have nothing better to do. Alright, so yeah. So honestly, I think this is good enough customization, good enough cell shading. It's as best as it's gonna get. Because I fucking suck. And yeah. Oh wait, let me change the color back to chrome. Actually, matte actually kind of makes it look a little bit better. Because you can see the cell shading. If we change the color of the cell shading, then yeah, you could probably see it in chrome. But I don't care enough to do that. Oh yeah, listen to that engine. Whee! there's a treasure around here somewhere because the radar thing's going off. Did I pass it? Don't ask why I drove into the water. I don't know. But yeah, this cell shaded car doesn't look too bad for my first attempt. Obviously, there's still parts that need to be fixed on it. But, yeah. Whee! Trying to find this treasure thing that I'm missing out on. I mean, it keeps making my thing blink. Okay, it's over this way. Oh, it's this thing down here. Golden thing on the map. The hell is that? Huh. Oh, that's the thing for the challenging thing. Okay. Well. Alright, for real though, let's get in some racing before we do the next thing. The thing I don't like about this game is that you can't use your custom cars. I mean, you can, but you can't, you know? For the main playlist stuff, you actually do have to, you know, use whatever the game gives you.
So you want to know about lowriding? My car club has a spot a little up north. You want to roll? Let's do this. I got you on some tacos.
Like, for example, this Black Grand National is not a car that I'd be willing to use normally. But I actually have to.
Okay, let's talk about your car. It's terrible. Hey, I'm Latina. I'll be honest with you. Solo la gente que no te quiere nunca te dirá la verdad. Créeme. And you're with us now. If you look bad, we look bad. If you shine, we shine. And I tell you, you're gonna shine. Go to the shop as soon as you get there. We'll put hydraulics on this GNX and throw some paint on it. No worries if you don't like the color. You can change it in free drive. The basics of lowriding. Pretty soon, I'll show you how to make your car even more badass.
I mean, I've already done the vast majority of the playlists on my own as well, so it's like not much to say.
Idiota! ¿Dónde aprendió a conducir este? Uy, this dog really has no educación. Oh, sorry, homie. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, essentially it's like, do this, you know, do these events and whatnot, and then you can come back to them later and do them again with your own custom car.
Izquierda, on the left.
Well, like, you can't start with your custom car. You actually have to do it, you know, normally first, and then use your custom car. That part always pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie to you. And so that's why I don't really play this game that much at all, is because it's just, you know, it's annoying.
Don't miss the turn.
That's why I never streamed it, because, you know, this game's not really that great compared to the Crew 2. I mean, sure, it looks nice visually and everything, but, you know. What's the point in looking nice if the gameplay's bad, you know?
The crossroads after the church.
Wee.
Some people really have no business to do. It's dog territory. They're part of the reason we're here. Motorfest wants to do a contest. They want to know which style is the best. Everybody knows the answer, but anyway.
Skirt. Yeah, there's these ones where you just gotta follow the clues with the car that you're in and, you know, drive there. But then there's normal races, drag races, drift trials, all that good stuff. Honestly, the drift trials in this game are a lot of fun, though. I'm not gonna lie. The issue is that not every car is built to be able to drift. Some of them, like, you can make them drift and all, but it's like you really have to fine-tune them or make them drift and stay drifting. Like, for example, this car, right? The Black Gray National. It's not bad. It's actually really good with drifting.
You know, since way back.
But, like, there is some, like, for example, the Toyota GR86. It's okay, but it's not, you know, good at drifting at all. You have to fine-tune the settings to make it, you know, even remotely capable of drifting, because what it'll do is it'll try to drift and then it'll force itself back into normal straight driving. Even then, it's not even that good turning, you know, without being fine-tuned.
Right, then left.
This one?
Oh, it's on your right. You're almost there. Ay, estamos en casa. It's good to be home.
And it's like, yeah. The vast majority of these don't take too long, but some of them do. Like this Donk versus Lowrider. Took me forever to actually even bother with this one.
Let me help you set a waypoint.
Yeah.
Look at your garage driver. In addition to your Buick GNX production version, you now have a lowrider dedicated to the rest of the playlist. Simply customize it as you go along. You can already get any color you like.
Huh. Yeah, and every playlist has like their own special
Like my primo
event type
always
thing.
says, it ain't a lowrider if it doesn't have hydraulics and shiny rims.
So like you can do essentially
feel
whatever.
free to change the color paint if you don't like it. Come on, vamos al borlo.
I don't speak Spanish. I'm gonna be so real with you. So I have no idea what she says when she talks in Spanish.
Go with the flow, and let El Diablo take control of this GNX.
Oh my god, it's DDR. Damn, I fucking suck at this. Okay, hold on, I'm getting the hang of it. Hold on. Literally just car DDR.
Your car was like it was possessed. People gonna go crazy for her when she's finished.
That was weird. I did not like that. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I know everybody's got their own style and shit and whatnot, but that was like, eh.
You've just had a taste of one of the most iconic lowrider disciplines. Although not all lowriders do it, hopping is a tradition that has been honed since the 70s. There are even competitions where lowriders jump over 130.
The thing I do like about this is how more organized the cars are when you go to get a new one. But I also like the fact that this game, it's got a lot more cars, I think, honestly. But they're organized, and I forgot what else I was gonna say. But yeah. Oh, it's a race this time. Okay.
Bumpers and roof customization are gonna change your car in a radical way. Choose carefully.
We'll choose in a second here. Let me finish eating these Doritos. All right.
Guapa! This lady's ready to stroll the barrio.
Alrighty, let's get this party started.
Look at this sunset. Reminds me of LA. We're never far from Cali. Hey, homie. Remember when I told you about the Dong versus Lowrider contest? Starts tomorrow. I was thinking, maybe you could come with us, show these pendejos, I mean, these people, that lowriders can beat any cars. But you need to know how to race your car before... It's okay, I'm confident.
Oh, this feels so much better to drive. Holy shit. I changed the music or turn it off, but I don't think I can. Not passing me, boy. You can keep ramming into my bumper all you want. You're not passing me.
There's always more than one way to win a race. Pay attention. Hey, the crowd seems to like what they see. Oh, use your hydraulics if you can. They're gonna fall in love with you. For my people, building a lowrider is a real way to express their identity. It goes beyond the cars. It's a lifestyle. We've been doing it for a century. A lot of people have tried to keep it down, but we're still doing it.
the neat part about this playlist is that there's two sides to it, right? And regardless of which side you choose, you get to do both. But every playlist has something different. Only 3 of them have a volume 2, essentially. I mean, of course, there's a lot of, you know, other shit to do as well besides just one playlist. I'll show y'all here in a minute what I need. Do Chrome Red. And then if I go to activities, right? Obviously there's a lot of challenges to do too.
New challenges unlocked.
Which will give you, you know, if you do enough of them, you can get a bunch of other shit. But this is what I'm talking about, custom mode. I still am surprised Ubisoft, of all people, managed to score a NASCAR thing here, but, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, there's Motorfest Rivals. Apparently they're adding stories back into the mix, so that's interesting. And, yeah. Me personally, I love the off-roading stuff because it's purely just about going fast and having fun. And another good thing about it is you can just fast travel to it the minute that you unlock the playlist. Instead of waiting forever and setting a waypoint. Like, obviously not, you know, everything, you know, counts toward, fuck, I don't even remember what I was trying to say. Okay, But, yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff to do here as well. But the custom mode, you have to do essentially the entire playlist with your own custom cars, but you have to do one for each car category. Street tiers 1 and 2, drifting, rally, rally raid, and monster truck. Basically every car category there is. Unless it's a special one like Drift Experience 1, which is just drift cars. or Ocean and Sky, which is likely just boats and planes. Yeah. Motocross, you know, all that good stuff. I think they combined a rally raid and rallycross into one just to form regular rally. But yeah. Then fucking lines are insane on this track. Holy shit. Obviously, I know nobody really likes Ubisoft anymore. And to be fair, I can't say that I blame them. I don't either. Considering Ubisoft started the whole "you will own nothing and be happy" movement. Oh, crap. Come on! There we go. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Rewind. Not even gonna bother, just rewind. Nope.
It's like it never happened.
Okay. Let's go slower off the ramp this time, then. We can't fucking... Yeah. That's another thing I do like is the rewind feature. Because it means no matter how many times you mess up, you can kind of fix your fumbles whenever you want. And see, that's just one of the many things, though, that you can do. When you do all of it, you get a lot more stuff, too. But, yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff here to do. Anyways, though, what we're going to do is we're going to continue with the customization of cars that still need it. Which means going all the way back. We're going to move on to this one. Low-key, I'm not exactly sure what to put on here. I think we're gonna leave this normal. I could make a cel-shaded Mustang, because this car feels like it would be a little easier to do. But at the same time, I don't think it would. I think we're gonna leave the stances alone too. The GT is a little bit easier to deal with in terms of customization. But at the same time, not really. I'm gonna see what liveries other people have come up with. See if there's anything I like or not. Once they decide to load, of course. Because for some reason it always takes forever. Okay, can someone please explain to me why we keep making Lightning McQueen a fucking Mustang when we know damn well he's not a fucking Mustang? Like, be so serious right now. This is not Lightning McQueen. At all. Doesn't even look remotely like him. Why do you people keep doing that? He is not a freaking Mustang. This One Piece one, not bad. But, like, please, for the love of Arceus, stop making McQueen a Mustang. This Venom one's pretty good too, but yeah. I'm getting so tired of seeing somebody turn Lightning McQueen into a Mustang. It looks so ugly and so incorrect that it genuinely makes me want to throw up. I don't care if that's what you wish Lightning McQueen was. But that is not Lightning McQueen in any way, shape, or form. I already have this one. But I will admit, the Luigi is not bad. It's not bad. Pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Alright, yeah, I'm just not going to do any liveries for this one right now. Let's move on to this one. You know what I could do is I can try and replicate my my livery from Need for Speed. I could attempt that. However, I do think it would be difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I do very much think it would be difficult as hell. What does kind of annoy me is the fact that you can't, oh, you can customize the fucking things. Okay. Well, that's neat. I didn't know that you could still do that because it wouldn't let me beforehand. But alright. Now, obviously, this is a big-ass fucking spoiler. right? But I also don't care. And of course, I mean, was it even obvious? Or what? Wasn't it? You know what I mean. Fuck. Pretty sure it was obvious, though, that I was going to do this. Carbon fiber on the inside. And yeah. So, vanity. Do these. We'll do... Yeah, why not? We'll do this one. Red Fury Nitro. I mean, this is kind of just the primer. Which, honestly, I do kind of like. Yeah, that one's fine. Now, obviously, I know I said I was going to do liveries today, but I don't know what I want to do for this car. I might just keep it like this. Bug off, car. I don't give a shit about the next fucking event. I genuinely might just keep it as the, you know, metallic gray that we have it set as. And then just keep it like this. I mean, because replicating my Need for Speed thing, that would take me even longer than the cell shading on the Corvette did. So I might just keep it like this for real. With how easy it is for me to score points in these ones that are just drift, we're gonna get a little ballsy and do it on max difficulty. I mean, look at this. You can keep your drift up. Essentially, you got it. I mean, look at that. We still have a little bit of time left to spare, too. $200,000 points. I don't know about you, but that's kind of badass. 200K? I mean, holy shit, that's a lot of points.
Resuming progression on.
No, we are not resuming progression on the playlist. I know it's exciting to get back to the playlist, but we're not doing that. Now this Rick and Morty one I found is a little weird. But yeah. I'm gonna do it with this one. Like, the whole thing is, right, there's a lot of stuff in this game that I and many others would indeed like to accomplish. But, as far as just drifting around and having fun, shit, sign me up. This is my Teku car that I made earlier. This one may be a little harder because it's wet and rain is like my one weakness. Which, to be fair, I could have changed it, but I just didn't. That's another thing. In this one, you can actually manipulate the weather. Matter of fact, reconfigure. We're not doing rain. There is no fucking reason that I should have to do rain. I am gonna also turn down the difficulty a bit. Just to kind of see if I can even do that first. Because a lot of these I just did on easy mode, because, you know, come on. Oh yeah, so this one's easier. I know that, you know, there are other games with really good drifting mechanics, but This one's by far probably one of the best ones I've seen in a while, I want to say. Oh yeah, I forgot. You get a remaining time and bonus score for that one. Also, I'm just realizing on this livery that this part is missing on the other side. There we go. Yeah, it took me a second. I was like, wait a minute. Honestly, I know we haven't been going for that long, but because I'm also going to stream tomorrow too, I think I'm going to call it here. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Maybe we'll continue this, maybe we won't. Who knows? Tomorrow we're doing something on the Wii. So if you guys want to take a look at the community posts that I put out and cast your votes there, yeah. And then we'll see by tomorrow if anyone even casts their votes. If not, I'll just pick something random.